What's going on, everybody? JD Game here, and today guys we're going to be continuing how to build Baldis Basics episode 3. So obviously when we last left off we did a little bit of the outline, and we also filled in some area like where the floors are in sandstone. So this episode we're going to be focusing on walls as well as lights. So guys, without further ado, let's get right into this. So to begin, we're going to need some diorite and some chiseled quartz blocks. So we're going to start off by the diorite we already have placed everywhere. Literally every single wall is going to be 5 blocks high, not including the floor block though, so above the floor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to have to fill that in all the way around the build, the whole thing. As for the cafeteria though, you can make it 5 blocks high if you want for now, but as you guys can see in the distance, it's much higher. So off camera, I'm just going to be using my diorite. I'm going to go around the whole build and I'm going to make everything 5 blocks high. So I will see you guys in one moment when I'm finished that. Okay, so now that we have all the walls done, and once again guys, it's 5 blocks tall all the way around. I know it's a very long process, but once it's done, it's definitely worth it. But we're then going to come to the main entrance guys, and we're going to see 3 different paths. Within those 3 paths, pretty much what we have to do is we have to grab gold blocks as well as iron doors, and then what we're going to do is for each one of them, we're going to break out a little frame as so. And we're going to put gold blocks all the way around, and then in the middle we're going to have iron doors just like that. Alright guys, so we're going to do that for all 3 of them, and then once this is completed, we're going to be just doing some interior designing and finding all the doors for every single room. There is one room though guys, I'm pretty sure I brought it up in the first few episodes, that I'm not sure what's in it. I can't find a video of anybody going into it, and I don't have the game. I mean, hey, you know what though guys, there is room for improvement though, and that's where you guys can come in. If you are big fans of the game, you might know what's in the room, but I will go into further depth about that in a little bit. But now we're going to start working on where all the doors are for each room. So if we get an above angle view, we're going to be starting with these 2 rooms right here, right at the entrance. So for the first room on the left, pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to count 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th block, we're just going to break a space. We're going to put in our sandstone at the bottom, and we're just going to put in an oak door. Then we're going to come on to this side, guys. We're going to go right to the gold, and we're going to count out to 1, 2, and then on the 3rd block, we're going to break a space. We're going to place our sandstone for our floor, and then we're going to put our oak door. Next up are the 2 rooms beside them. So we're just going to flip around and we're going to look in the opposite direction, okay? So now we're looking towards the main entrance. And pretty much what we're going to be doing is for each of these rooms, all you have to do is find the middle. Whatever the middle block is, guys, is where our oak door is going to belong. So once again, for this one too, we're just going to find the middle. Yep, that looks about right. And then we're just going to put in our oak door. All right, plain and simple. Now we have 4 of the very many rooms done. Okay, so now that we have all of these 4 rooms done, one thing I did want to bring up is, see this wall right here? I'm not sure if I ended up getting you guys to do it in the last episode, but I had a line there. We do have to break this whole thing, okay? There's no wall that belongs here, and this is the one that is behind the middle wall. So if we walk into the entrance, there's going to be this one wall right here that belongs there. The second one does not. I'm not sure. Hopefully it was never there to begin with, but for me it was. I just forgot to get rid of a line, but it's okay. It's gone now. But without further ado, we are going to be continuing on the right side of the build, and we're looking in from the entrance. So we're going to come to this side of the build, and we're going to look at this room right here. Don't forget guys, the ones with the sea lanterns are not actual rooms. Nothing belongs there. So on the left side, we are going to be putting a door perfectly centered with this room. All right, it's just an oak door. Then we're going to be crossing over to the other side, and where this little room is, we're going to be grabbing our oak door, and we are going to be centering the door. Everything should almost always be centered unless said so otherwise, and there we go, just like that. We are also going to be going to this room right here, which is just after the room that we have just completed. we're going to center ourselves once again, and we're going to put a door in. To me, this build doesn't matter. I might just say the door is supposed to be centered and not centering it, because if I ever want to play the game, I've got that one. I'm not going to use this one. This is just the one that I'm building for you guys. So if I say a door centered and I don't center it, don't worry about it, just center your doors. So obviously now, we are looking towards, if we were looking in, so see the entrance is over there, we're looking to the opposite side, and these two rooms are going to have their doors on the opposite side in which we were already doing rooms. So the door is going to be centered once again. So we'll grab our oak door. They're all oak, guys. And then this room as well is going to have its door on this side. Perfect. Whoops. Then once this is done, guys, if we look straight up above these rooms, we're going to come to the cafeteria, and we're going to have one space. Then we're going to have a double door as so. Then once this is completed, we're all done for one moment, and I'm going to figure out where all the doors go for all of this side of the build. Alright guys, so the next part is actually going to be fairly simple, and we're going to be beginning with the detention room. So we're going to come down into this hallway, and we have 4 blocks. On the 3rd block, if we're counting from left to right, so 1, 2, 3, we're going to go all the way to this room right here, and we're going to break a space, we're going to put in our sandstone, and then an oak door. Alright, fairly simple. Then we're going to come over to this side, guys, and we're going to find the center of the room. Hopefully the room's centered. And guys, if a room ever isn't centered, or let's say you made a mistake, it's okay if the doors are not perfect. That's fine. It's not the biggest deal at the end of the day. So see, we have another door right there. Then we've got this little room right here. We're going to flip around to the back side, and we're just going to put another centered door. The door, yep, should be perfectly centered. Put some sandstone down, and then an oak wood door. Then we have this long hallway over here, but it's not really a hall, it's actually just a really long room. The door is just going to be at the left end. Now when I say left, I'm looking from above, as you guys can see, perfect left end. Then we've got this little room over here, another just centered door, nothing complicated, should be centered. I am trying to center everything as best I can. And then guys, for the calf, all we have to do is go over to these doors that we've already put in. See, it's these 2 blocks, and we just got to go to the other side because the doors are equivalent. And then once that's done, guys, I think we have all of our doors put in. There we go. Alright guys, so just give me 1 second, I'll be back, I'll make sure we've done all the doors, and then we're going to start doing some interior designing. Okay, so we've missed no doors, we're all good, we're all up to date. Now we're going to do some interior designing. So to begin, guys, we're going to be starting with the door right here, and all we're going to be doing is filling this little space in. Then we're going to walk inside, we're going to place down cauldrons in both corners, we're going to put some water inside, and then we're going to put 2 oak leaves on top as so. Then we're going to go over to each door, and on the left hand side, we're going to put "You may pass." It should all fit. Once, we're just going to put once completed. Completed. 2 notebooks. We're just going to make it like that. And everything should fit on nicely. And guys, you're going to want to do that on the left side for each door. Then one other thing we're going to be doing is right across from this door, we're going to be putting up a little thing that says school rules. So let's do this, school rules. And then obviously for the principal, right, we got no running in the halls. Alright, and then once again guys, don't forget to place your 3 signs actually on each door, okay? And don't forget, it's always on the left hand side. I'll be back in 1 second, and I'm going to show you just what we're going to do with the little front area, I guess you could say. Okay guys, so now we just need grass blocks, oak fence, iron doors, and glass panes. Alright, so we're going to start off by, from the entrance, we're just going to break out 2 little holes, and we're going to be putting some glass panes inside. Then what we're going to be doing is, we're going to grab some sandstone, and then we're just going to put down some iron doors for our entrance. Then we're going to put down some grass blocks. It's going to be the length of the windows, okay? And the width is going to be 5 blocks. And then we're just going to grab our oak fence and we're just going to lay it out and just have a nice little entrance right here as so. Once you've completed that, if you want, you can put pressure plates. I'm not going to add the pressure plates. I'm just going to leave the build as so. And then we have the main entrance done. Alright guys, so now we're going to design these 2 rooms right here. We're going to start with the left room and we're going to go right down to the door. We're going to pull out an enchantment table and we're going to place it all the way at the end opposite from the door. Then we're going to grab some oak planks and wrap it all the way around the enchantment table. And as you guys can see, when you walk up, it looks just like a normal book. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab some oak stairs, and then from this side right here, we're just going to place some oak stairs 1 block away. Then we're going to go 3 blocks away, 1, 2, 3, and place some more oak stairs. Then a 1 space gap, place some more oak stairs, then a 1 space gap, and so on, all the way until you have no more space. Then what we're going to be doing, guys, is we got to place some spruce wood stairs upside down as so to represent the actual desk. And then once we have that done, pretty much all we have left to do is put on, you can choose either side. I'm going to choose the left side. You're going to put signs just on the one side as an arm. Alright guys, so once we have all of this completed, this room is done. And then I'm going to show you guys how to do the other room and so on. So we're just going to once again spruce wood stairs as so, more spruce wood stairs, and then we're just going to grab our signs and put on the arm piece. Something else I like to do too is you could even go double like that to make it like it's right attached to the chair. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm kind of liking it now that I look at it again. So it looks like the chairs are all attached. And perfect, we have this room completed. Now we're on to the other side. And to be totally honest guys, this room is pretty well the exact same. There's not much different about it. We go, place our enchantment table, put our oak all the way around, and then guys, we once again grab our oak wood stairs and we just run it all the way along until we have no more space anymore. And you don't want to go up against the wall. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I don't find it looks good. If you guys want to add more, you can. Just do whatever's best for you guys. Another thing you can do, because you've got a lot of options when it comes to this game, is you can center the desk. I know a lot of people are probably going to want to do that rather than have it just at the main entrance. You can center your desk as well. Not very difficult, very easy task. Guys, off camera, I'm just going to put the signs on the chairs, and other than that, we're done the first 2 rooms. Okay guys, so the next thing we're going to be doing, is these 2 rooms right here. Now, I'm only going to be doing one of them because they are literally the exact same room. So what I mean by this is there's no difference in the rooms. So all we're going to be doing is going right to the door. We grab our enchantment table, we place our enchantment table, oak planks around them once again, grab our oak wood stairs, we place them in our room, skip a few blocks, place them just like that. Then we're going to grab our spruce wood stairs, put them right up against our oak wood stairs. That way, obviously, it looks like a desk. And then, of course, we're going to end up doing our signs on the sides. So, guys, once again, I'm going to do this one room fully, but I'm not going to be doing the other one because they are literally the exact same thing. I am going to do it, but I'm just going to do it off camera. And then don't forget to do your signs. All right, so I'll be back with some more info on some more rooms. Okay, so now guys, we're going to be working on these 3 rooms right here. It's a little different from these ones, but it's not very different because, guys, it's in the name. The game is very, very basic. There's not much to it. So we're going to start at this door. We're going to walk forward, and then we're going to go left. And our little enchantment table is going to be in the corner because the desk is going to be in the corner in this room. Then, guys, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be placing chairs as so. They actually go 1 forward. And then we're going to place some more behind. And the desk is in the corner because we'd have to pull out more desks if the teacher's desk wasn't in the corner. But hey, you know what? It's fine. We'll just move it to where it is right now, and that'll do. And then guys, once again, the other 2 rooms beside this are going to be the exact same thing. All they are is classrooms, guys. There's really nothing fancy to them. So if you guys want to just go do that, that's fine too, because it's going to be the exact same as this. But don't forget, of course, the rooms are facing in the opposite direction. Like, see, the door for this side is right there, but the door for the other rooms are on the other side. That's not a big deal though, because all you're going to be doing is moving everything to the other side, and it's going to work out. So guys, that's going to be it for this room, and as well as the other two. I'm going to do the other two off camera because it's the exact same thing, and I don't want to get too repetitive because it's a very basic game and it can get boring if I'm just doing the same thing over and over again. So don't forget to do these two rooms, and then we're going to start working on some of the other things, and we're going to be changing it up a little bit. Next up, we have the detention room. So to do this build, guys, pretty much what we're going to be doing is we're going to be coming to the door outside of it, and it's just this one little classroom, and we're going to be placing one glass block like as so. Then we're going to break two on the left side, one on the right, and we're going to put in 4 glass blocks, all right, or glass panes, whatever you prefer. Then guys, we're going to walk inside, and you're going to see there's a door here, and pretty much what we have to do is we have to break 3 blocks on the left side of it. If we're looking from the inside, from the outside it would be the right side. And then opposite to that, we're also going to be doing this as well. And we're going to have glass blocks as so. Then pretty much what we're going to be doing is we're going to grab wooden slabs, and we're just going to place them like this, and we're just going to make little detention room benches, I guess you could say, as well as some over here, just to add a little bit of depth to the room. Then guys, we're just going to grab our paintings, and we're going to place paintings because obviously in this room we have all of the pictures and whatnot of what do you call it, sorry, of all the different characters in the game. So over here is where we're going to be doing that. There's one, sorry, I like to have mine specifically like placed in specific positions. You guys can do them as you'd like because there's not really a definition as to how you're supposed to do this. You just kind of do as you please, I guess. There we go. Might throw a few up on this wall off camera, but other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for your detention room. Now we're going to focus on this little room right here, the hallway, and the few little ending rooms. We're going to finish off with the cafeteria. Okay, so we're pretty much going to be doing 2 more classrooms, but in these ones we're not going to be adding any books. It's just going to be a plain desk as so. Then what we're going to do is we're going to pull out the stairs that we need, which are of course oak wood, spruce wood, and then we need our signs as well. Then what we're going to be doing, guys, is we're just going to be adding little desks. I see these more as like detention classrooms rather than just like a detention room. I don't know what they are. I can't really tell you, but that's what I see them as, and I guess that's what they can kind of be because there's no actual notebook inside. Then of course we're going to grab our signs and place down sides as so. It's just kind of like the iron bar, or well, in real life it's like a metal bar that goes across. That's what the signs are supposed to represent. And then we're doing the same thing over here, only in this one you can add a book if you would like. So then of course we're going to grab our oak wood stairs, and here we're going to just try to center them a bit more. That way you get a little bit more space out of the actual classroom itself. There we go. And of course we can't forget our signs. There we go. Whoops, don't want to put that up there. Sign, 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 and sign. Perfect. Now guys, I'll be right back. We're just going to do the few rooms over there. Then we're going to do a little bit of exterior, like just some plants, some, what do you call them, lockers and whatnot, and then we're going to finish strong with the cafeteria. So let's do it. Alright guys, so the first little room is just kind of like a little janitor's room. So I like to just put some levers on the ground, because the way that I see it is the levers can be like little vacuums that you can grab. Then I just put a little bit of cobweb in the room, followed by some scaffolding, because it looks like really nice, I guess you could say some really nice just somewhere where you could place stuff. And guys, it's actually kind of funny because I just thought of that not long ago. Scaffolding actually wasn't a thing on the console edition before, when I first started making this. Then guys, we're going to make our way over to the other room, and this is just going to be like a little library. So we're just going to put some bookshelves inside, and that's pretty well it. You can also put some redstone torches because they're a bit darker. It's kind of nice. And then of course, can't forget your good old cobweb. And that's it for these rooms. All right, guys, now we're just gonna be doing a little bit of exterior. So let's hit it head on and let's do it. So to begin the hallways, we're gonna be starting on the right side. So when we walk in, guys, we're gonna start with this block right here. We're gonna be placing a door as so, just an iron door. Then on each side, we're gonna be placing more iron doors with a trapped iron door on top. Then right head on, we're gonna place an item frame with some glass, and that's gonna represent a locker. Then we're gonna move over a block as so, or 2 blocks, sorry. So we're gonna go 1, 2, the block of course being the one that we already have an iron door on. Then we're gonna place another set of iron doors, and we're just gonna be repeating this process twice. So let's do this. And of course we're repeating it twice, so 1 and then 1 more, so move over as so. And then once we have these little locker designs completed, I'm sorry I didn't explain them well, guys, but it's kind of difficult to explain, so if you just watch, you should be okay. And then in this corner, we're gonna be placing a cauldron with water and some jungle leaves. And that's all we've got for this little side. And now we're gonna start focusing on this long hallway right here. So let's go do that. So to begin this long hallway right here, we're just gonna be repeating this process of making 3 lockers twice. So you can start anywhere you want and you could just begin. So I start at one end, and pretty much all I do is, guys, is I just build a nice little set of lockers 3 by 3. Don't forget to put your trap doors, your item frames, and your glass panes, because I remember I did a whole set of them one time and I just left the doors. That was all I did. And then of course we have, another door, another door. Then we put our trap door on top, item frame, glass, repeat the process once more. Then of course another door. Perfect, just like this. Then we're gonna go a little ways down and we're gonna be repeating this process once again. And we always do it by 3 lockers at once, okay guys? I know there's more in the game. You can put as many lockers as you want, but for me, I'm just gonna be going with the 3. I kinda like doing 3 at once. It looks good and it doesn't overload the map with just lockers, I guess. Okay, there we go. And once again, we're gonna be doing 1 more locker. And then once this is complete, we're gonna go into the corner, we're gonna be placing a cauldron, and then we're gonna be placing some water inside with some jungle leaves on top. Now we're gonna go back down to originally where we started, and we're gonna go into this hallway. At the very end, in this corner, we've got a cauldron with some water and some jungle leaves as so, as well as, once again, another set of 3 lockers along this wall. That's all the outside is, guys, is just a repeat, like, we're just repeating this process over and over again, which is fine, but it's all we're doing. It's not very hard. I trust you guys would be able to finish it, but of course, I'll try to guide you with where I would like to put the lockers, and I personally believe is the best spots to put them. But of course, you guys might change your maps, change the ideas, and that's fine. I'm sorry, guys. I do my best to try to give you guys a basic layout, once again, in the name, and I hope that you guys can do your best to really execute well. All right, and then once that's complete, guys, I will be back in 1 moment explaining where the final lockers and cauldrons with leaves are going to be going. So we're going to be beginning with the cauldron, leaves, and water. We're going to finish that quickly, and pretty much where we put it is in any of the corners. What I mean, to define a corner though, a corner has to be a spot in which both blocks meet. That's not really a corner. Technically it is, but not in this case. So see, we put our cauldron, water, and we do our leaves. Okay, then we're going to come to this corner. It's already completed, perfect. Then we're going to make our way, let's see, we've got this corner right here. Of course, we've got the main 4 corners to the map. Don't forget to put our jungle leaves on top. We've got 2 corners over here, which is perfectly fine. We're going to grab our cauldrons, fill them with water, and add jungle leaves. Perfect. And let's fly above the map. Oh, we got some corners right here. The one corner with the glass, though, we're not going to be putting any, because obviously we've already got details. These corners we don't do along the map, which is fine. It's not that big a deal. And then, guys, I'm pretty sure that's pretty well all the corners. If I missed any, you guys can go check them out. And now, guys, we just have to do some more lockers. All right, guys, so now all we have left to do is add some lockers. So we're going to be beginning with this corner right over here. So pretty much what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be adding our 3 lockers once again. Now though guys, I'm just going to be saying lockers. I'm not going to be saying 3 lockers because I think it's coming across now that it's always a set of 3 lockers at a time. We never do any more or less. So let's just get this done, and then I'll show you guys a few more areas we can add them. All right. I don't know if I'm going to be doing all of them. I might just point out the areas that you should add them, because I mean, you guys don't really need me to do them, do you? Well, can't really answer the question while we're in video, but all right. So the last few spots that I would recommend putting in some lockers is, of course, I would recommend putting multiple sets along this very, very long hallway. I would also recommend putting a set in this hallway right here and here. Other than that, guys, we've pretty much finished up all of the lockers, the cauldrons with water, and now all we have left to do is the dreaded cafeteria. Okay, so for this part, guys, we're just going to grab our quartz slabs and we're going to go at it. So at any point, I would recommend going 4 blocks out. You can make just lines of quartz slabs, and then pretty much what we're going to be doing, guys, is we're going to turn this into just long tables, like in school cafeterias. Obviously, if you guys are in elementary school, you're not going to have the same, but you'll see once you guys get into high school that you're going to have these kinds of tables. And as you guys can see, we're just going to be repeating this process, and we're going to have 2 block gaps between each one, and all we're going to be doing is fitting as many in as we can. So I'm not going to be doing all of them, but here I'm going to show you guys. So that will be 1, right, because they're 4 blocks thick, skip 2, 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 4 blocks thick. So you should be able to fit about, I would say, 6 of them. And don't forget, guys, obviously lift the 2 rows in the middle, because in the middle is where the actual table is, and the parts that are on the ground are just the seat. And guys, other than that, that's pretty well it, other than the fact that we just have to make the cafeteria a little bit taller than, of course, the regular build itself. So for this, guys, we're going to go 4 blocks higher, and we're going to be going all the way around the cafeteria. Once you guys are completed that, we'll be back in 1 second. Okay, so once you guys are completed that, comes the most dreaded part in the entire build. We're going to grab chiseled quartz blocks, and you're going to go around and fill in the entire build with this. Once you guys are completed that extremely long process, I'll be back with you guys in 1 second on where to put the lights and how to do it. Alright guys, so once you have the ceiling completed, it's going to look like this, but of course you're not going to have any lights. So as for lights, guys, what I do is I double them up. So as you guys can see, there's 2 blocks put together, and I use the sea lanterns. And then there's going to be a 2 block gap between each one. Other than in the rooms, in specific rooms, just look down, guys, mix and match. If you know which rooms is which, obviously it won't be hard. And other than that, guys, you have completed how to build Baldis Basics in Minecraft. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed building Baldis Basics in Minecraft. I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this map, but we have to remember that the next video that's really important upon us is going to be the voting video. So I'm going to give you guys 3 options to choose from, and you can vote what the next how to build is going to be. But don't forget, there's actually going to be another little special thing that I'm going to be adding, and it's going to be that me and Noah are going to make a time lapse. Whatever our time lapse build is going to be very, very big, very, very cool, but there will not be a how to build on it because it's a time lapse. That's the whole point, right? It's just supposed to be fun. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. But anyway, till next time, guys, peace.